Pain points are, you could probably distill them into three big buckets.
In my mind, when I think quote to cash, just because I've actually pictured this literally, is you're at a SaaS company and they're having issues with churn, or they're having retention issues, they're having conversion problems. And at the same time, you've got a sales team that's complaining like, I have to jump through so many hoops to, do an upgrade or do a new sale. I'd rather be doing this with paper. This is BS. This is such a pain in the butt. How do you expect me to hit my numbers? Well, at the same time, you've got like an ops team or RevOps team that they're underwater, keeping a million plates spinning, wishing that they could help the sales teams and the customer success teams, but it's just such a cluster, and they just find it impossible to understand how things can look better.
The pain points are, you could probably distill them into three big buckets. We're wasting time, we're wasting energy, we're wasting money. The energy that consumes, not only in the energy to do the work to produce the document that I need to send to the customer, but also just the mental drain and the emotional drain from inefficient processes that don't need to be that way. And people can see at this point, we've all used software enough that we know what it could be and we know what it is. And we become quite quickly dissatisfied with the way it is when we know, why can't I just click a button and this thing happens? Why do I still have to go through this whole arduous thing? And then the money expressing itself as opportunities that are missed, like renewals and upsells and cross-sells and all of these things, because the new rep didn't know they could cross-sell these products, or maybe they misremember what they're supposed to do, intentionally or otherwise. And so now our pricing is off, or discountings don't follow what the conventions are. And then you have the additional complications of sales selling things that the product management team didn't actually make, and the compliance team saying you're not allowed to sell that there, and the finance team saying, how do you expect us to recognize revenue for this and to account for all of it? And the legal team saying, none of you ran this by me. What are you doing here? And then the marketing team's going, well, but it's already on the website. And here we have a problem.